Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian, and we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And now the opening lineup for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Beal outside. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Beal. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Randall can't hit.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense. Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Grimes. And here's Randall. Oh, plenty of contact on that. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to it.
The previous play is under 19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That one's off.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Now here's Beal to the middle. Kuzma with a screen on Randall. It's tipped. Brunson against Morris. Back to Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Brunson against Morris. Brunson misses. Yeah, Doris, having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right, some of that has been a bit out of their control, but there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long-suffering.
Porzingis misses. And here's New York now. Barrett passes to Randall. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Up top, Morris. On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Kispert. Brunson with it. Robinson passes to Barrett. Now Randall. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Kuzma with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Brunson against Beal. Outside Barrett. Right side, Robinson. Pass to Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Randall's got 5 points.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
And then Beal with the dunk.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Brunson passes to Randall. The shake. The kick out to Brunson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Three-pointer, Beal. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing. And Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
Here's Brunson. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now here's Beal. He's closely guarded. Kuzma outside. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock to the left wing. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Kispert.
This left Porzingis a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by Beal. Here's Kuzma. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Oh, good close contest so far. And this has been a fairly close game to the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backboard pair. And it's Kispert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Randall. Into the lane. Oh, misses the dunk.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time. Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Barrett. Porzingis grabs the board. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Back to Beal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Just the threat of that shot, enough to get him airborne. Nice fake by Beal.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
All right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
Now here's Beal. He has 6. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Beal outside. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Brunson. Finished off the break. Brunson's got 6.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Outside for Randall. Pass to Grimes. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Grimes. Down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Washington basketball.
The Wizards have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
New York trailing. It's Barrett on the wing, pounded by Beal. Second chance effort for 3. Randall. Rebound Washington. Now the Wizards in transition. Porzingis with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Randall against Morris. It's stolen. Randall against Morris. Here's Grimes. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
3-pointer, Beal. And it's Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Barrett. Right wing. Randall, right side. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got 7.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Beal. He's got 9. A minute 6 left in the first half. And he lobs it up. Bucket 5. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with a nice finish.
Outside Barrett. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Morris, following the bucket by the Knicks. Drops in the 3. Morris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brunson up top, guarded by Morris. Here's Grimes. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 6 points for him.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Up in time. No good that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the... Thanks very much, Allie.
The Knicks, 21.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for New York, Cam Reddish is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. You can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Hachimura, the pass to right. It's Abdia on the wing. Back to right. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Quickly passes to Toppin. Reddish against Barton. And Reddish gets it to go.
That's just good awareness from Toppin, willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games. Now, that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's Quickly. It's a three-pointer. Quickly's got 5 points now in the quarter. You just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Gafford in the post. He's against Hartenstein. And it's Gafford missing. Quickly drives in. Back to Reddish. No one near him. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And now a 6-point Knick lead.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Pass to right. Gafford with a screen on Rose. Right. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, DeLon Wright has now learned how to operate in the pick and roll, and he is exceptional, thinking like a scorer.
Rose, the pass to Toppin. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on DeLon Wright. First one falls for him.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Hachimura. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game.
Cam Reddish. First personal foul. First team
A minute 58 left in the third. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Sure, from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 6.
The shooting fundamentals are real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
And here's Wright from the arc. That shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way now. Toppin goes in. Outside Reddish. Kicks it to Quickly. The three. And again, New York with the triple.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
To the paint. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Here's Rose. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Wright. Here's Hachimura. Tipped.
Boy, impressive defense from Toppin. Twice on the pipe. Send it back.
It's Avdia on the wing. 4 on the clock. Out to Hachimura. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Knicks have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Quickly passes to Rose. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. "11 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Wright. And here's Barton outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New York with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Kispert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Rose outside. Topping against Kuzma from the corner. Kispert grabs a miss.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Out to Beal. Throws it up high. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so good at finding the open teammate.
Rose outside. There's the 3. The shot off that time. And Washington the other way now. Here's Beal. Count it. And the foul. It goes on Obi Toppin.
That is a rugged finish from Beal. Absorbs the hit, guides it in. Nice.
A new lineup here for New York. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
There's the screen by Kuzma. Randall with a steal. Here's Grimes, guarded by Morris. Outside Barrett. Outside for Randall. Over to the left wing. And it's Randall with the jam.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
The Knicks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Out left to the wing. Down low. Pass to Grimes. Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. And now it's a 12-point Knick lead.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Morris outside. Shot to stop the run. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Here's Grimes. Over Beal. That one's wide left. Kuzma outside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Barrett with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Randall outside. A minute 39 left in the game. Here's Robinson. The rebound by the Wizards.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from. You want to command the defender's respect.
Brunson against Kuzma. Back to Beal. Robinson with a steal. Pass to Grimes. From the arc. That shot off the mark. And Washington the other way now. Morris finds Porzingis. Three-pointer. Here's Kispert. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Randall outside. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Beal outside. Got a piece of it. Brunson with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Randall, the pass to Robinson. Randall outside. Pass to Grimes. Back to Randall. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Washington basketball.
And so it's New York winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
Oh, say does that.
It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Turner is out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Nemhard in at the shooting guard position. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Morris finds Porzingis. Out to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal against Hield. Back to Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pain.
Now here's Turner. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Back to Turner. That one, no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I love how they approach the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Halliburton, that's good.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Out to Morris. Back to Beal. Morris looking over the floor. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Beal. Outside for Halliburton. There's the triple. No good that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Kuzma passes to Kispert. And it's Beal in the corner. Kuzma left side. Morris with the ball. Out guarded by Hield. Kispert, the pass to Beal. This one for 3. The rebound by Hield. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Morris kicks to Kispert. Back to Morris. Kuzma outside. The layup missed.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Smith on the wing. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Beal. Back to Morris. Beal dishes to Morris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Like when it comes to running the pick and roll, Monte Morris is more than capable.
Yeah, Kevin, he's got such great feel and pace. See, that's what some young players don't understand. You can't go 100 miles an hour all the time. You got to play with pace as well as smarts. And he's got a really good feel for how to navigate those two areas well.
Here's Nemhard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Wizards with the lead. And Beal kicks to Kispert. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Out to Morris. It's Beal on the wing. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Count that bucket.
Nice job. It's slipping to the right spot after setting the screen. That's one of the best times to get yourself open. Kuzma, you can't lose track of that guy.
Now here's Hield. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Halliburton with it. Picked up by Kuzma. They get it back. Out to Turner. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Kispert wide open. He fires. Knocks down the three ball.
The swing intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Halliburton with the steal. Good if it goes. And so it's the Washington Wizards. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Kispert in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Smith with it, picked up by Kuzma. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Smith left side. Nemhard the pass to Smith. Here's Nemhard. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nemhard's got his first points of the game.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Kuzma with the screen for Beal. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got 6.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive position.
Halliburton passes to Nemhard. Back to Halliburton. Turner trying to free himself up. Kuzma kicks to Kispert. The Wizards working the ball around now. Halliburton against Beal. Driving in. Halliburton with the steal. On deep. They get the rebound. The shot by Turner no good. Wizards leading by 8. Porzingis passes to Beal. Out to Morris for the 3. The rebound by Turner. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Screen by Smith. Halliburton outside. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
It's Beal on the wing. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Turner, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Personal foul.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. Stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
Morris kicks to Beal. Kispert dishes to Beal. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time. Creatively sending that one home.
Over in the corner, Turner. Washington with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Beal, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Wizards lead.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Outside for Halliburton. In the corner, it's Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Now Beal. 8 points for him. Kuzma with the screen for Beal. Inside. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist from Beal. 6 points for Kyle Kuzma.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it. And does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. And the first half is now in the books. Thank you, David. And we'll
22. The Pacers. 13.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. We've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Duarte in at the shooting guard. Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Taylor passes to Mathurin. A three-pointer, no good. Wizards leading by 11. The kick out to Wright. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
McConnell passes to be Thompson. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Right against McConnell. Barton outside. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 5 points so far.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Offensive rebound to the right side. To the inside. Itadze.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Wright, the pass to Hachimura. The kick out to Wright. Back to Hachimura. It's stolen by Taylor. to the left side wing. Indiana moving the ball around. It's stolen by Hachimura. There's the drive, and finished off by Avdia.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's Mathurin missing. Wizards leading by 16. Wright finds Hachimura. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Marche passes to Bitadze. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Wizards. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
The Wizards have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. And airballs the triple. That one was way off.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Nembhard. And it's off from three-point range. And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Halliburton against Wright. And it's Halliburton penetrating, and it's good. 2 points. Halliburton's got 6.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Hachimura kicks to Wright. A 3. Good on the triple. Wright's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Back to Hield. It's over Avdia. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Hield. 3-pointer. A shot. No good. Rui Hachimura has been leading the charge for the Wizards. He finishes with 9. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. In the front court with Hachimura. Avdia out there with Wright. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter. Clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
Wright finds Hachimura. And here's Avdia. Passes to Wright. Let's go. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Avdia. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Halliburton passes to Smith. And Smith with the stop.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Hachimura setting the pick for Wright. Hachimura kicks to Wright. And the rejection by Smith. Halliburton outside. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Healed with it. Now Wright defending. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Wizards leading by 23. Over to the left wing. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
And it's Halliburton penetrating Turner. Outside for Halliburton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Wizards basketball.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for Washington. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Wright, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Wright. Barton, wide open, he fires. That's short off the rim.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Halliburton kicks to heel. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
I'd like to see Barton be more consistent on this end. He has the height and length needed to challenge shots.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Halliburton penetrating. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A beast in the paint. Once Turner gets this kind of position, you almost have to whack
And for the Pacers, Miles Turner.
And the second free throw, good. Washington's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. To the middle. Gafford passes to Hachimura. And again, Washington no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Turner with a screen on Hachimura. Here's Halliburton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
At the line for 2.
Halliburton hits them both. There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Wright with it.
Well, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy's constantly trying to hone his craft.
For the Wizards,
Free throw drops for Wright.
taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength
For the Wizards.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Porzingis.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Tossing around that 250 lbs Turner, going right through the contact.
The line for the Pacers.
And that one falls for Turner. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Halliburton against Wright. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
15 foul. At the line.
First one falls for him.
The line. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. And here's Halliburton. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The shot by Turner, no good. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Doubled by Smith. A wide open look here for Wright. Off target from three-point range. Halliburton outside. This one for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Right down low. And finished off by Wright.
Hey, we know DeLon Wright has a terrific all-around game, but tonight it's been all about his scoring.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know. bringing you the NBA. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. Robinson. No luck on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Halliburton against Brunson. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Smith.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Back to Barrett. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Hield. Here's Nembhard. The three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Randall with the drive. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode. Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
Now here's Halliburton. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. 6 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. He drops it from range. Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually be just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Out left to the wing. Outside for Halliburton. Smith left side. The shot, no good. New York goes the other way with it. Randall inside. Defended by Halliburton. And it's Randall with the jam.
While using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Turner passes to Smith. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
New York trailing. Outside Brunson. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Here's Randall. There's a drive. The rebound by Turner.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Pass to Smith. Now Hield. Halliburton with the ball. Lets it go from 14. And Grimes pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Barrett. Takes it inside. And he dunks it down.
And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
Pass to Hield. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, he's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Barrett. This one for three. They get the rebound. Outside Brunson. Barrett finds Brunson. Back to Barrett. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Smith with a screen on Barrett. Hield for three. Buries it from three.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Brunson passes to Barrett. To the left side wing. Jacks up a three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kings.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Hield finds Turner.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Brunson against Halliburton. It's deflected. Out to Hield. And stolen by Brunson. Barrett passes to Randall. Hield against Brunson. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And the Knicks miss again. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Halliburton. There's the drive. Smith. And Grimes pulls it down. The Knicks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Brunson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Now here's Halliburton to the inside. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Halliburton. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And shots like this give Turner a confidence boost, feeling like he can score on anyone down there.
Brunson against Halliburton. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Here's Brunson. The Pacers making their last shot. Pass to Grimes. The drive by Randall. Can't hit that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Smith with it. Back to Hield. Smith with a screen on Barrett. And the basket by Hield.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays, sinking the deep triple.
Halliburton against Brunson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Brunson's got 5.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Halliburton outside with the drive. Out to the right wing. Here's Nembhard. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. 6 points for him.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Now here's Robinson. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Here's Randall. Reverses. And a hand on it. Here's Nembhard. Brunson defending. Here's Hield. Pass to Smith. And stolen by Brunson. In transition. Here they come. Here's Grimes. No good from outside. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. To the right side. Here's Nembhard. 6 points for him. Outside Hield. Indiana needs to get a shot off. 3-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Grimes. Here's Barrett. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Halliburton against Brunson. Now here's Turner. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
New York trailing. Pass to Grimes from the arc. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it. Went right into the shot.
Out to the right wing. Here's Nembhard. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The free throw drops for Barrett.
R.J. Barrett continuing to find consistency by not settling for things that come his way. He's got to stay within the confines of what they want to do offensively, so that his game is growing.
Halliburton for 3, and that's not going to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got
26. And let's hear it from Milwaukee.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
It's not easy to own a game through your work on the glass, but he's managed to do it thus far.
On the court for the Pacers, they've got Goga Bitadze. Chris Duarte is out there with T.J. McConnell, and it's Taylor in at power forward. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? You don't give them a charge. I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
It's Duarte on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Duarte's got 5 now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Rose. Takes the 3. Mathurin with a rebound. Indiana's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. McConnell against Rose. Pass to Taylor. And the shot's good. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Now a timeout called by New York. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Nails it from 3.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Rose against McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Taylor. Outside for McConnell. The 3. The shot no good. And New York will come the other way. Here's Reddish. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Reddish daring the defenders that time as he got really aggressive.
At the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's McConnell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Top of Allen against McConnell. Inside. Pass to Rose. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. Banked it in off the glass.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Bataze to the middle. Here's McConnell. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Pacers lead by 1. New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Rose, the pass to Quickly. No good on the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. To the wing, right side. McConnell with it. Back to Bataze. Pass to Matherin. Over to the left wing. Here's McConnell. And Toppin pulls it down.
McGee giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Out to the wing. Rose outside. Outside Reddish. Uncovered. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Indiana ball.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Indiana leading. McConnell outside. Pass to Matherin. Here's Duarte. To the left wing. And it's stolen by Rose. Toppin outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And the good decision is Toppin is not an easy guy to stop, so free throws coming.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
But we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Quickly outside. Toppin finds Reddish. Rose outside. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Reddish has got 7 points in the game.
We know Reddish can sink it from the outside. For him, it's about staying confident with that kind of shot.
Here's Halliburton driving to the basket.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Reddish misses. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And don't go.
A big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime the guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. So it's the Pacers now. After the basket by New York. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Knicks with the lead. To the inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Just 4 to shoot. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. No good with a layup. And for the Knicks, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. And here's Brunson from the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Outside heel. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. The three is up. Indiana again missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Turner.
And then Turner with the dunk. And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Now here's Halliburton. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Brunson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Nembhard. Shakes him. Good work defensively by Robinson. New York with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. The three. Barrett. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. The Pacers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Halliburton outside. Over Brunson. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Knicks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Robinson finds Barrett. For three, Randall. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hield against Barrett. Hield passes to Halliburton. Back to Hield. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game.
But he's showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
Now here's Brunson. Randall outside. The three. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. Outside heel. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Smith. Here's Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hield against Barrett. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks miss again. Indiana on offense. Outside heel. Turner, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Turner. Outside heel. From deep. Randall pulls down the board. Here's Brunson. The Pacers pull it in. Hield from outside. It's not going to go for him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. from deep three-point range. Misses the shot. And so it's New York winning this one. Boy, they didn't make... Allie, thank you as always.
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Shot clock at 3. Here's Grimes driving inside.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Morris outside. Outside Beal. Morris against Brunson. Fades and shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Grimes. It's deflected.
I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
Back to Porzingis. Down low. Here's Beal. Makes it off the glass.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Now, here's Barrett, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, there's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and a willingness to absorb contact.
Here's Morris. Out to Kuzma. Outside Beal. A three ball. He doesn't hit that one. So New York will take it the other way. Randall passes to Grimes.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Kuzma with the screen for Beal. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist from Beal.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Morris against Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Lets it go with the three. Hands it from downtown.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Porzingis. Count it.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
Here's Brunson. Randall outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Stolen by Avdia. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
No good on the second free throw.
It seemed like 2022 was all about showing up naysayers for Kyle Kuzma.
It did seem, Greg, like he came into his own a little bit, found his identity as a player. I think those challenges he got from the fans only made him better, really fired up the Kuz.
Here's Grimes. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Grimes has got 7.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources, and you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Barrett. Drives to the hoop. It's good. Barrett's got his second basket of the game.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Outside Beal. That's tipped. They get it back. Here's Porzingis. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Barrett the pass to Grimes. Barrett against Beal. Pass to Grimes. Shoots over Beal. Washington with the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot.
What we know about Bradley Beal, guys, one of the best scorers in the game. To me, him rounding out his playmaking and the setup ability of his teammates has changed who he is.
Here's Grimes. Randall from outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior. Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Now here's Brunson. Out to Barrett. The pass to Grimes. Oh, good with the triple. Wizards trail by 4. Avdia with it. Picked up by Barrett. Here's Porzingis. Nails the baby hook. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Porzingis kicks to Kuzma. Now here's Beal. He's guarded closer.
Well, Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off the speed, easy finish.
Outside for Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. It's Beal on the way. He has 7. Here's Porzingis. He can't hit that time. And New York will come the other way. Here it finds Randall. New York moving it around.
New York foul. Quentin Grimes. First personal foul.
Wizards trail by 3, and Doris when healthy. Do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
You know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is 2 things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
Now here's Beal. 9 points in the game so far. Porzingis kicks to Beal. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beal's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
Well, off the screen, you can see Bradley Beal is shot ready. That is how you do it.
To Brunson. The dish to Randall. Pass to Brunson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Go into the rack with energy. Isn't the D afraid to cut him off?
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Grimes passes to Randall. To the wing on the left. Beal pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. 1:11 left to play here in the half. Passes it to Porzingis. Good. It's Here's Beal picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Some skill from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now here's Beal. He's got 12. To the inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And so here is New York after the basket by Washington. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Whitlock's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, R.J. Barrett has worked so hard to become a consistent three-point shooter. Go ahead, R.J., put in the work.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Beal the pass to Porzingis.
New York foul. Duncan Grimes. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Beal. Kuzma outside. Back to Beal. Morris outside. Got it off in time, and that's it for the first half of action. All right, David, thank you.
27. The Wizards. 25.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Here's Randall after the basket by Washington. Another shot. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Hachimura. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
Knicks trail by 3. And here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Here's Barrett. And the rejection by Gafford. Goes up and lays it nice and easily. And the Wizards lead by 5.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Brunson and the powerful one-handed slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Runner in the lane. Barton, no luck. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Quickly finds Reddish. Here's Toppin, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Well, I'll tell you, he does not let the potential contact impede his progress. Toppin is aggressive.
And both free throws good for Toppin. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Wizards. They lead by 1. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
with it. Pass to Reddish. Misses in close. Wizards leading by 3. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Hachimura, and it's blocked. Here's Quickly, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the rejection by Gafford. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. The kick out to Barton. Gafford passes to Hachimura. Got a hand on it. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Quickly. And the rejection by Gafford. Out to the wing. A second chance effort. Rebound, Washington. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Hachimura down low. Guarded by Reddish. The Wizards with another miss. Knicks trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now, here's Quickly. Guarded closer. No good with the layup. Hachimura kicks to Gafford. Back to Hachimura. Now, here's Kispert. Quickly covering. Here's Gafford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. So New York ends up going with the new group. Gafford cans them both. 1:03 left to play here in the third. Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. To end the cold streak, he lays it in. Brunson's got 12.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Right outside. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
Right against Brunson. And the rejection by Gafford. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. Here's Barton. Wizards passing it around. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. And Barton throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
All right, fans, give it up right now.
16 seconds left to play in the third.
Give it up. Give it up.
Now Brunson. 12 points for him. Out to the right wing. Here's Randall. Takes it inside. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play
It
is
turns
under
out
review.
the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was... And so it's Washington heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. White is out there with Kispert. And it's Gafford in at the center, locking down the middle. Stolen by Brunson. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
Substitution on the court.
Runs in the pass to Grimes. From deep. Barrett gets to Randall. Stolen by Avdia. It's Beal on the wing. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. Some solid defense from Robinson. Knicks trail by 7. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Grimes passes to Robinson. Barrett against Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to drop contact and get himself to the line.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball for Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Here's Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Morris passes to Porzingis. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Crafty move. Comes up empty down low. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Beal. The pass to Randall. Out to Barrett. Beal with the block.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal? Wow, what a block.
Here's Kuzma. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Kuzma's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Washington.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Beal from long range, and again, Washington with the triple.
One of the most consistent scorers in the NBA right now, Bradley Beal doing work.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Robinson with the block, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Beal, the pass to Avdia. Outside for Beal, 6 to shoot, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing, and Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Kuzma, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mitchell Robinson. That one is off.
Kuzma at the line. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Barrett. And just miss after miss right now.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Got that one up quick. Avdia's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Washington.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bradley Beal.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Pass to Grimes. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Randall outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson the pass to Robinson. To the left wing. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Morris outside. Now here's Beal. He's tightly guarded.
Bradley Beal is one of the most difficult individuals to guard in the league. No surprise he comes up with a drawn foul there.
That free throw, no good.
Beal at the line, 2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. To stop the run. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Beal.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
The Road Warrior Wizards arriving at the arena. That look tells us it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Halliburton goes. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Porzingis against Turner. Morris outside. Kuzma finds Beal. There's a screen by Kuzma. Smith with the rebound. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Nembhard. Pounded by Beal. Three-pointer off the mark. And Washington with possession.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside for Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. Indiana again missing. And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, VA. And you got to win a trade or two as well. That's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
To the paint. Here's Smith. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
There's a screen by Kuzma. Beal from outside. Smith with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And Porzingis with the block. And they get it back. And then Turner with the dunk.
Halliburton, all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Now here's Beal. Not a lot of room. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That's good from Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Halliburton against Morris. And it's flushed down.
He sees the tall defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Beal outside. And he lobs it up top. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now the Pacers on the move. Outside for Halliburton. Smith against Morris. Pass to Nembhard. To the left side wing. The 3, Smith. Porzingis grabs the board. Beal with it. Turner covering. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Now here's Smith. Tries again. Over Kuzma. And he can't bank that one in.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter. To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Back to Turner. Out left to the wing. And Porzingis with the block. And he gets it back. For Washington, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Avdia. Back to Beal. Kuzma with a screen on Halliburton. Out to Beal. The fader. Counted from distance.
A volume three-point shooter. Beal knows he has the green light to shoot threes whenever he wants.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Wizards up by 5. Stay with us now.
Your Pacers Youth Girls Team. Time for your
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And so in the game for Washington. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the point. Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton outside. And he lays it up and in.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Can't get it to drop. Halliburton with some nice D. And he goes in for the dunk.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied.
And finishes with force. Boy, you gotta love that.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And, you know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Halliburton against Morris. Here's Nembhard. Smith outside. There's the triple. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Beal outside. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Nembhard. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Morris outside. It's Beal on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Halliburton. Outside heel. Nice move. And And he lays it in. Hield's got his first basket.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Morris looking for his first basket, still in this one. And that one's good for Porzingis.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Second shot opportunity. Washington with a rebound. Beal left side, drives to the hoop, and that one's good. And it's a 6-point Washington lead.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Smith outside. Right wing. Down low. Connecting there, but only 2 for 10 from the field.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Beal from outside. And the Wizards with another 3.
I mean, capable of playing either guard position, Beal is especially difficult to contain in pick and rolls.
Inside, there's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
The kick out to Morris. Now here's Beal. Defense right on him. Not going to go that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hield. And a two-handed jam.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Beal, the pass to Morris. Right side, Porzingis. Pacers with a rebound. Smith outside. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Wizards. They're up by 3.
Together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
They've got T.J. McConnell. Also Chris Duarte out there. And it's Bataze in at the 5. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half.
First team foul.
Indiana on D. It's a 3-point game. On the wing, Barton. Pass to Gafford. They swipe it.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation. Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Right outside. Hachimura outside. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Hachimura's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Taylor. Here's Matherin. It's Duarte on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Out to the right wing. This one for 3. It's Matherin missing. Washington has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. Here's Kispert.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Kispert. Gafford the screen to the inside.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Batase. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks. He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
McConnell against Wright. Pass to Kispert, puts up a three. It's rebounded by Batase.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Taylor. Back to Duarte. Shot clock at 3. Over Wright. The shot by Duarte, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
He takes it in. Kispert. And he makes it on the layup. Kispert's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Indiana trailing here. To the middle. Here's Taylor. He's off on that one. And Washington the other way now. Gafford in the post. Working on Batase. Gafford with the bucket.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
The Pacers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Taylor. Up top, McConnell. Pounded by Wright. Here's Duarte. And they recover it. Outside for McConnell. Tries again. Here's Batase, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. He does not get the second one. The Wizards with a lead. Wright finds Gafford. Back to Wright. Pass to Hachimura. Martin outside. To the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Halliburton. Here's Smith. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Smith's got 6 points. The Wizards have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Wright. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Now Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Nice floor awareness that time from Wright. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
Here's Batase. He's guarded by Gafford. And Gafford with the block. And he's able to get it back. Halliburton for 3. Washington with a rebound. Here's Kispert. Gets stolen by Heel. In transition. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Here's Batase. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Washington earning this break in the action. Up 10. A big difference. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. So on the floor for the Wizards. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the 1 spot.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Washington has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Beal outside. Pass to Avdia. And here's Morris. with the block.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
And stolen by Porzingis. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Halliburton outside. Smith outside. Pass to Heel. Here's Nembhard. Smith outside. Now here's Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Beal outside. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Heel. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Halliburton. And he converts the layup.
Halliburton really dangerous now when he gets out in the open court. That's how you finish the break in transition.
Beal outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. And again, another missed shot. Healed against Porzingis. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Wizards shooting it at 52% down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Smith. And he throws it down with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Knowing his team needs a hoop, Porzingis says, I'll get it done.
And here's Halliburton. Inside. Here's Turner. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Porzingis finds Morris. A minute 42 left in the game. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. 3-pointer. Beal. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Pacers have got 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. And here's Turner. Back to Halliburton. Out to Heel. From downtown. Sinks it from distance.
And Hield's judgment in these spots is impressive. Understanding what kind of shot to take in big-time moments.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Count it!
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Out to the wing. Here's Nembhard. Pounded by Beal. Beal from outside. That shot off. And it's Washington the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Morris outside. Going inside. Kuzma outside. Halliburton against Beal. Back to Kuzma. Count it!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
To the inside. Here's Smith. Pass to Turner. From deep. No good. Morris outside. And so it's Washington with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned...
Now, let's meet the stars.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So the New York starting five. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Nice effort. Taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Randall. Here's Barrett. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Hield the pass to Halliburton. Back to Hield. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Nembhard. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Here's Barrett. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Barrett's got his second bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Nembhard. Out to Smith. Passes it to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Pass to Grimes. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. And they're moving it up. Here's Halliburton. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Extra sauce on that one, please. Halliburton. Wow.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. 1.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped away. Here's Hield. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Halliburton, he's open. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Bangs on the trifecta.
Great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Hield against Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Turner finds Halliburton. Out to Smith. Back to Halliburton. The pass to Turner. Tries again. Smith, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Smith. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No coverage that time.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Smith kicks to Halliburton. Smith, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. That ball. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
To the wing right side. Here's Randall.
Nice contest. test by Turner, one of the top interior defenders in our league, as good a shot blocker as anyone.
Out to Smith. Back to Halliburton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Brunson finds Robinson. Randall from outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Knicks lead 5-1. And the second quarter will get underway.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Games team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Derrick Rose. Hartenstein is out there with Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Reddish in at the 3, a small forward. Here's Halliburton. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. 6 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone, even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense. It used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. Turner passes to Hield. Back to Smith. Inside. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Grimes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And so he makes both from the line. Pacers trail by 3. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Halliburton, that's good.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
New York moving the ball around. To the right wing. Shot by Grimes. No good.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Passes to Nemhard. He kicks it to Hield. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Turner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
No free throws good from Turner.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Brunson scanning the floor. Outside for Randall. New York, no good that time either. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Grimes. He's got 5. Second shot opportunity. Got a piece of it. Halliburton outside. They kick out to Hield. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a 6-point Pacer lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run. And they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
1:10 left now here in the second. Smith, no good. Knicks trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Barrett to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton outside. To the paint. Here's Turner out to the wing. Nembhard. A three-pointer off the mark. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Randall dishes to Robinson. Here's Grimes. He has 5. Randall from outside drains the three-pointer. Randall's got 11.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
Halliburton outside. Smith finds Hield. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. He got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back.
22.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
They've got Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. There at the pass to Brunson. Out to Barrett. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So New York ends up going with the new group. Halliburton hits them both.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Reddish. Fires the 3. The rebound by Batadze. Indiana leading by 7. And the pass to Orte. Here's Mathurin. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Indiana making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
stolen by McConnell. Here's Matherin. Passes it to McConnell. Pass to Duarte. Lock at 6. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Toppin. Will it go? The shot will not fall. And Indiana will go the other way with it. McConnell passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down home.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Toppin finds Rose. Now the pass to Taylor. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Just 5 to shoot. Blocked again. Barrett with the ball. He has 6. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Pacers.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. Knicks trail by 11. Passes it to Grimes. Outside for Robinson. Now here's Barrett. To the left side wing. It's Randle with the drive. And they pick up 2. And that's 13 points for Julius Randle. Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And R.J. only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
Grimes passes to Robinson. Looking to end his cold spell. And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like R.J. did there.
Here's Duarte. Barrett covering. Matherin passes Duarte. Now McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Taylor's shot good.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Count the basket.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Here's Duarte. Robinson with the block. Here's Grimes. It's Randle with the and it is good. The buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Pacers leading by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
At the line for the Knicks.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randle. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Barrett, no good. And So it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Halliburton passes to Turner. That ball, nice feed that time from Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 6.
A big right Turner, just using that height inside. It's almost a lost art.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. We're defeated with this, guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Knicks trail by 6. Barrett kicks to Randall. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Hield. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here's Randall. Pass to Brunson. 5 to shoot. So the wing on the left. The tray. Grimes with the bucket.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
In the corner, it's Hield. Turner passes to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Moves back up, and Turner kicks to Smith. Hield against Barrett. Hield dishes to Turner. Goes up again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's how you out-hustle your opponent. Turner understands how to attack the glass with purpose.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Randall finds Barrett. Offline with the baseline jumper.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Nembhard, the pass to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Brunson, no good. Indiana's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. It's to Smith. Halliburton in the corner. That's the free fly. Randall grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Billups moves it in.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
There's the pass to Nembhard. In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Nembhard. Poke loose. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nembhard. Smith on the wing. Pass to Nembhard. Fires the three. The Knicks pull it in. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Here he goes. They kick out to Hield. A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 12-point Indiana lead.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Pacers.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Tyrese Halliburton.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Now the dish to Smith. Field outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now, here's Halliburton. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basket.